Hello lovely friends, here's a sneak peek of today's Galaxy Art painting. The question is, can you use just a hairdryer to create some epic galaxy fluid art? So thank you so much to all my subscribers and my lovely members, Linda, Jill and Silver Dove, and welcome to my channel. I've got something exciting for you today. I'm creating some unique art with a hairdryer. And welcome to Talent Tuesday, where my lovely friend Kim and I are doing what we fancy, and her link will be in the description and the pinned comments below. So the question is, can you create epic galaxy art using just a hairdryer? Let's go and see. So I've got a really gorgeous palette today. This is one of my favourite palettes, and a few people have said recently, oh my goodness, I love this palette, can you do it again? So I'm creating some galaxy art today. I'm trying to do it in quite a unique way with this colour palette and using a hairdryer. So the question is, can you just use a hairdryer to create unique galaxy art? There's a little something else that I'm doing later on, and you did get a sneak peek at the beginning, but if you didn't see that, stay along for the ride. So I'm just showing you how I mix my colours and the consistency of the colours for Dutch pour. I use 20% Liquitex pouring medium and 80% water, and then I add 50% of that to 50% the acrylic paint, which are all Pebeo. And then I added a touch more just towards the end to two of the paints. So I'm just going to show you the colours and how they are when the consistency is just how I want it. So I'm just going to show you how when I lift it up, it leaves a tiny mound and disappears almost immediately. And this is a nice thin consistency. It's so thin. It's the thinnest of all the consistencies of all my acrylic pour paintings. And if you want to thin it up, if it's been in the cup for too long, you just add a little bit more water. People always say, so how thin do you get it? I basically use the formula I just gave you, and then when I do a Dutch pour, I tend to add a little bit more water just so it's the most runny that it is for the other paintings. But there's not a huge amount in it, and people have just used the same consistency across all the acrylic pour paintings they do and had a similar result. So it's real personal preference, and the key is to experiment. Just experiment and you'll find your way. So yeah, I'm just showing you up close here what I do, and this colour palette, I hope you like it. And this is the little secret ingredient I've got today, which is Australian Floetrol and Amsterdam Black. It's Amsterdam Oxide Black, as you can see just here. And I put them together, and I put it one portion of acrylic paint to 4 portions of Australian Floetrol. And I wanted to show you that mix there because it looks like it's white, but it's actually clear. And you mix it all in, and it's got a fantastic consistency, a similar consistency to all the other paints and the base paint. And you just saw then Crawford Black, my favourite black and white paints for the base, and it's so thin, it's going on so nicely. And I'm just going to show you how I tilt the canvas and spread the paint all over. So I try to put as little as possible so I don't get all those drips. And when you can see how my hand catches the paint as it goes around the sides, and then uses that to cover the rest of the sides, making sure that it's all pouring over the edge of the canvas, because that makes it just a really nice even consistency. So as I begin to add the paints, I'm going to show you the different ways that I start to layer. And I'm going to use a palette knife first of all, and then I'm going to tilt it off and then use the hairdryer. But in this particular video, the challenge is, could I just use a hairdryer, and would that be enough? So I've got another painting that I did that I'm going to link at the end of this video to show you how I used the swipe technique, and then I also used the Dutch pour technique or the hairdryer in one painting. And this is the second painting that I've done like that. And I'm really loving the different feeling and the different sort of effects. When you're doing galaxy art, you want a really ethereal effect. And I must say, for me, I think the hairdryer gives it something really different and really unique. So Can you create epic galaxy art just using a hairdryer? Have you done it? I'd love to know. So enjoy the process and watch how I use the hairdryer to create this galaxy art, and I'll show you the results towards the end. So stay along for the ride, and thank you so much for being here today and supporting my channel.
The best is yet to come. Hey sister, don't worry about a thing that's weighing on your mind. The sun's going up, get ready for the shine. Everywhere that you turn, your future's looking bright. Hey sister, oh, hey brother, don't ever give up the dreams inside your head. Keep moving on up with every single breath, 'cause the world needs to see the you that's truly you. Hey brother, oh, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. I know, I know, I know, I feel it in my bones. Yeah, the best, oh the best is yet to come. Hey future, I believe we're heading for the day where the work that was done will finally make a way to the hope that we have for all. That's why we say, hey future, oh, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. I know, I know, I know, I feel it in my bones. Yeah, the best, oh the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. I know, I know, I know, I feel it in my bones. Yeah, the best, oh the best is yet to come. How are you feeling? How are you feeling now? When all the pieces seem like they can't be found, I'll be the friend that is standing there. I'll be the hand holding all your cares. I see you now, I'm not going anywhere. We'll find our way back home. We'll find our way back home. No, we'll never have to walk alone. We'll find our way back home. Oh,
So just adding the finishing touches now to this piece, and it's a personal preference as to whether you use a palette knife and a cocktail stick like I do, or whether you just want to leave it as it is. Now I've got a feeling that once this is dried, I'm probably going to use some mixed media to make another painting out of it. I might do some Galaxy Art spray paint, we shall see. So I'd love to know what you think of this painting today, and whether you're working on any Galaxy Art. I'd love to know what you do with your hairdryer when you're creating fluid art, and do you enjoy acrylic pouring using a hairdryer? These are all the questions I have for you today. So let me know what you're creating, what you think of this, and in a moment I'm going to give you a close-up just to show you how these cells have popped. Now the secret ingredients here as well today are, I used 1 drop of silicone in all of the paints, the coloured paints, and I used Australian Floetrol on the side. And I can, if you saw in the video when I used that, you can see exactly how those cells appeared and created this effect, this galaxy effect. And the hairdryer, the warmth of the hairdryer, it's on cool setting but it's still quite warm. Also using the blowtorch and the heat gun, that also creates and encourages cells to form. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you like what you see today. I've really enjoyed doing some Galaxy Art. I haven't used a black base for a while, and I'd love to know what you're working on today and what you think of this. Please let me know in the comments below. Let's go and see what my wonderful friend Kim from Kim's Art Alchemy has done today. The link for her wonderful creation will be in the description and the pinned comments below. So keep shining, and don't forget, your art is a piece of you. Thank you so much for being here today, and if you're watching my videos, please subscribe if you haven't already. It really makes my day and supports my channel immensely. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye.